Today, I'm going to tell you the summary of The Enemy. The Enemy tells the story of a Japanese doctor who hates Americans because of his patriotism as America and Japan were at war. One day, an American prisoner of war is washed ashore in front of a Japanese doctor's house. The soldier is wounded and has evidently escaped from prisoner. In other words, we could say the prisoner of war, POW. Dr. Sadao's house was a solitary house, the only house on the seashore. Dr. Sadao and Hana ran to help that man. The American sailor was bleeding. They thought of throwing him back into the sea, but they could not do so. Dr. Sadao then decided to carry him home. Hana washes the soldier as Yumi, the servant, refused to wash the dirty American, and they preferred that Dr. Sadao should hand over the prisoner to the Japanese army because he was their enemy. Sadao didn't listen to anyone. He decided to save the life of the American. He operated on the American because the American, the prisoner of war, was shot at his back. He returned with his surgeon's emergency bag. He turned over the wounded soldier. He washed his back and he also asked Hana to help him. He wanted Hana to give the patient the anesthetic. Hana had never seen an operation and she felt like vomiting. Hana also observed that there were red scars on the soldier's neck and realized that he had been tortured. Sadao was able to remove the bullet from the wound of that enemy successfully and declared or said that the American would survive. Sadao and Hana look after the American because the servant they had left the house of Dr. Sadao. When Dr. Sadao didn't listen to them because they wanted that Dr. Sadao should hand over the enemy to the Japanese army. They thought if the soldier would be or the enemy would be in the house of Dr. Sadao, these people, the servants, they will also be punished along with Dr. Sadao. So they left the house of Dr. Sadao when Dr. Sadao refused to hand over the enemy to the Japanese army. So on the seventh day, the servant left Sadao's house. They did not work that morning. Hana paid their wages. They cried as they left. The gardener was there since he was a boy. Yumi was attached to the children. Hana had to do all the household work on her own. Hana wanted Sadao to get rid of American quickly, and Sadao had promised to do something about it because he had seen how scared Hana was due to the presence of enemy in their house. In the evening, a messenger in uniform arrived. Hana was paralyzed with fright. She was scared. She felt that the servant might have gone out and they might have complained to the Japanese army journal about the presence of enemy in their house. And the messenger had come to arrest Sadao. The fears were unfounded, disclosed, as the old general had been suffering from an ailment. Sadao had been treating him and the general was in pain and had sent for him and called him. The general trusted Sadao. He knew he might need to be operated upon. That's why Sadao was not sent away with the troops. Sadao told the general about the American. The general replied that he was indispensable, that is, he could not live without Dr. Sadao, so Dr. Sadao could not be arrested. Thus, the general suggested a way out. He would send two of his private assassins, that are killer, to his house to kill the American quietly and remove the body. Sadao agreed to the plan. Sadao waited for 3 nights. No assassin arrived. The American was getting better. He thanked Sadao. Sadao was now finding it difficult to keep the American in his house any longer. He was tired of waiting for the assassin to do away with the American prisoner. Dr. Sadao decided to help him to escape. Sadao provided him with his boat. He put food, water, and quilt in his boat. He also gave the American his flashlight. There was an uninhabited island very close to the shore. He told the American to sail to the island where he could find a Korean boat fishing passed by the island. Then he could seek help from the Korean people and escape to freedom. He warned the American not to make fire. He could catch fish and eat it raw. It was a moonless night when the Americans sailed away to the island. Sadao was again called by the general. He operated the general. Sadao told the general that the prisoner had escaped. The general recalled he had failed to send the assassin as he had forgotten to keep his promise due to his suffering. He added that it was not because of lack of patriotism, not dereliction of duty. Dereliction means negligence. He was simply absorbed in his own affair. Sadao realized that he was safe, but he assured General that he would ever remain loyal to him. As the American had left, all the servants they returned back. Things came back to normal. Sadao remembered the American and hated him, but did not know why he saved his life and not killed him. The theme of this, or the message which it says, that it deals with the man humane feeling and the prejudices created by nation at war. This chapter deals with the universal human values which must take precedence over narrow consideration like nationalism. The bond uniting all human beings must spread the difference between nations. Here he also wanted to say, the author, that universal brotherhood and the service to the mankind or to the wounded soldier, no matter he was their enemy, is the best service to humanity. It also conveys the message that the doctors and other people who are at profession, they don't have any nationality. They must rise up from all these things like Sadao and make all possible effort to save human life. Is it clear? Here Dr. Sadao was in dilemma between his duty and being his integrity as a doctor. But he decided to do his duty first. So he decided to save the life of the enemy first, and after that to hand him over to the Japanese army. Though his servant, they left him for the fear of being punished, still Dr. Sadao had saved the life of enemy, had given him shelter in his house, knowing very well that he would be punished for keeping the enemy in his house. So what it says, the whole chapter means that the profession of the doctor comes foremost to save the life of the patient irrespective of nationality, region, caste, boundaries, etc.